Shoot, cowboy! Come on in here, this saloon. It's time for Reel to Reel. I'm your host, Dylan Salber.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Kayleigh and I'm your co-host for today's episode. Shoot, boy, howdy, have we got an episode for y'all today. We will be reviewing the film Magnificent Seven. All right, let's shoot
Come
on
on,
over
man,
the
you
trailer.
ruined my character.
No, I'm not.
I reckon we should take a look at this here trailer. Right, partner?
Pow! Pow.
Man carries a gun, he tends to use it.
Dan, you dead? Pity. I had just ordered a drink from that man.
Took a job looking for some men to join me.
Is it difficult?
Impossible.
How many you got so far?
You and me,
Who's she?
we work for her.
Good Lord.
That's right.
That man murdered my husband.
I want something. I take it.
He will take everything we have.
So you seek revenge.
I seek righteousness, but I'll take revenge.
I need more than a few to help us fight.
What a bunch of misfits we are.
You know how to shoot that thing? I'm good.
So am I.
He's local, my friend.
Oh, we're good. We got a Mexican. I sense we are bonding. Oh. We got a 7.
He's got an army.
And they'll be murdered by the world's greatest lover.
Why are you here? Fighting someone else's fight.
These people deserve their lives back.
Just make sure we're fighting the battle in front of us, not the battle behind.
Every man's got the right to choose where he dies.
We have nowhere else to go, so.
You ain't never seen a soldier like me. 1, 2, 3, I'm a vigilante. 4, 5, 6, kiss that ass goodbye. When I pull the gun, then somebody gotta die.
What's the plan?
I've always wanted to blow something up.
It's not a plan.
I'ma put your lights out. We can do this right now. I'm ready for war.
How'd we do?
I think we killed them all.
Whoo-wee!
Slap my ass and call me Jim. What a trailer.
Oh, that Chris Pratt, though. I wish I could say the same about that movie, though.
Whoa, easy cowgirl. We're not there yet.
Wrong.
We gotta tell these folks about who's in it. The Magnificent Seven, the new one, is directed by Antoine Fuqua of Training Day and The Equalizer fame, and has a solid cast with the likes of Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, Vincent D'Onofrio, Byung-Hun Lee, Peter Sarsgaard, and more.
This film is a remake of Magnificent Seven, 1960, which itself is a remake of Seven Samurai, 1954. The story is of Sam Chisholm, and played by Denzel, must help enlist the help of 6 other godless men to save this poor town that is helplessly being overrun by a bag of rich tyrants. Stop me if you haven't heard this before.
Hold your horses, buddy. Save it for the review.
Hey!
Right now, here's a snippet from an interview we conducted with Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt? Oh, yeehaw.
Chisholm has his reasons for stopping and listening to Haley, and I think they're conflicting reasons.
Right.
And then Faraday is somebody that had his back in the bar, and he didn't have to,
And didn't flinch. Killers, no killers.
and didn't flinch. And they looked at each other, and he walked out the room, and that was that, because they could have a gunfight in the bar themselves, and they didn't. So something about that guy, and he saw something in Chisholm that maybe he was looking for. So then Chisholm goes to him. Then he sends Faraday to find Goodnight and Billy, because Goodnight's famous anyway. So Faraday's excited about that, because like meeting a rock star, right? Goodnight, that's Ethan's character. And then
And Horn.
and Horn. right? Which is a whole other deal.
That's a whole nother story.
You know, a whole other story.
He sick everybody.
Yeah.
And I remember
He didn't like anybody.
Yeah, I forgot where we were in the process of writing or something, or maybe it was Vince's idea where he said, "No, I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that easy. No, I'm not gonna. I don't know you guys."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense."
Yeah.
Why he said, "Why should I go just because you should?" I don't know. So Denzel shows up, I'm just supposed to go,
Right.
which made perfect sense.
Yeah.
Now that was not my Chris Pratt. I just got stuck with that director, but you know, it was a darn shooting good director.
I mean, that was just Chris Pratt. He'd just been out in the sun a little too long.
Oh, you mean?
Welcome back. With
So-
7 protagonists leading this story,
Chris-
it's pretty important to make them interesting and have the audience care about them, even if they are terrible human beings. And I believe they did a good job of doing that, mostly. While the likes of Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, and Vincent D'Onofrio were handled well,
Wrong.
the same can't be said for Martin Schneisiser, Byung-Hun Lee, Manuel Garcia Ruflo.
I'm inclined to agree with you on that. They had some interesting backstories and motivations for saving the poor town from being deprived of their livelihoods. But the others were even hardly touched upon. And some just joined because, what the hell? They're not even I'm not even joking. They joined because they had nothing else to do.
My co-host is beginning to bring us to spoiler doorstep. And it's true. Either Fuqua and the writers not being interested in the project, actors' egos being pushed, or the studio pushing the remake agenda too fast and furious. I still like the movie. But more on that after this commercial break.
Pow pow!
3, 2, 1.
With what's happening today with smartphones, everybody has the ability to shoot video. But not everybody has the ability to edit that video and communicate a thought and idea in a professional way with high production value. That's where we come in. This particular program allows a student to do single cam productions, multicam productions, short films, corporate promos, things like that. So there's a lot of different things that a student can learn in the video production area.
What I love here is the practical work that I can learn. It's like a non-pressure environment, and I like that about it.
All those things that you're not going to learn unless you do it. You can read about it in a book, but that's not going to help you when you're on set.
Welcome back to Reel to Reel, and that HTC commercial is better every time I see it.
Oh yeah.
The Magnificent Seven was made on an estimated $90 million budget and made $34.7 million opening weekend, and thus far has grossed $65.1 million.
Other than the fact this is a remake of a remake, we've been pounding it home since we started this episode. Here is a little trivia. Did you know that the horse on that Chris Pratt rode was actually star in War Horse?
The same one?
The same one.
I too have some trivia regarding that horse.
Nay.
In the movie, the horse's name is Jack, named after Chris Pratt's real-life son, Jack.
Oh shoot, boy, howdy! That sounds like a neat horse.
I had a great time watching this remake of a remake of a remake. And no, that's not a fluff up. The most of the cast, however, I thought the villain, however, was soft. He was evil, but Skarsgård really wasn't the right actor to portray Bogue. After all, solid action, good performances, fair character development, but the movie was way too long, and the mistakes in writing are noticeable. I'll give this 3 out of 5 reels.
Editing, lighting, it was fantastic. In the beginning, a whole town gathered in a church, and the sunlight filtered through, giving it a very Western feel. But I'll have to give this 2 out of 5 reels. The editing portrayed stereotypical Western with fast cuts and shots of guns and people getting murdered. So 2 out of 5. Personally, Westerns aren't my thing, but Chris Pratt is really my thing. And let me tell you, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Well, let's giddy on up out of here. with our next show. What do we got coming up next?
Stay tuned. Our next episode will be discussing the movie Storks. Should be a good time till then. Now I'm your host, Dylan Salber. I like this movie, and I can't wait to hear about this Storks movie.
Storks, I'm your Southern Belle, Kayleigh Ann. But let's go back and talk about that Chris Pratt. Being that it was his first Western, I believe that he can play multiple different roles.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job playing a cowboy. I really enjoyed that where he's going from.
I think he does better as a raptor wrangler.
I think he does well. I think he's a talented actor. He plays very many characters. He's going
Yeehaw! Imagine Chris Pratt riding on his horse. Let's ride out in the sunset with Chris Pratt.
Cowboy raptor ride. I can't wait.
Giddy up, cowboy! Ride in the sunset with me. Ride in the sunset. Let's go.
All right. We'll be here next time at noon. Reel to reel.